My mom texted, "We can't afford to do your kid's graduation dinner, money's tight." I said, "I understand." And the next day I watched her toast my niece. By the time she was pounding on my door, I'd already found the loans in my name. My name is Kevin, I'm 42, and for 8 years I funded my mom's entire household. Not helped, paid. Mortgage, car lease, utilities, HOA, and whatever emergency popped up that week. It ran about $5,600 a month. My wife Sarah and I lived within our means so our son Jordan could have stability. Jordan was 17, about to graduate, and he'd worked his ass off. Meanwhile, my mom treated my sister Emily's kids like celebrities, with framed photos and non-stop praise. Jordan got a birthday text with a balloon emoji. No call, no card. 3 weeks before graduation, I asked mom about a small family dinner for Jordan. Just something to say, "We see you." 6 hours later, she sent that "money's tight" text. I sat in my car at work and swallowed whatever I wanted to say. I replied, "I understand." The next afternoon, my aunt tagged me in a video. Gift bags, champagne. My mom stood up and beamed at Emily's daughter, Haley. "To our brilliant Haley," she said. Everyone cheered. That night, Jordan saw it when his phone buzzed. His face went blank. "They always pick them," he said. He didn't sound angry, just resigned. I watched him walk to his room, and that's when I realized I wasn't her son. I was her budget. How did I let that become normal? At 2 a.m., I opened my banking app and started canceling. I canceled the mortgage, the car, the utilities, everything. I removed my cards from her accounts and killed the automatic transfers. 40 minutes later, the safety net was gone. On the first of the month, her calls came in waves. Confused, then angry, then panicked. Emily texted me about family and Todd told me to be the bigger person. I ignored it all and let the consequences land where they belonged. The next morning, my mom showed up at 9:01 a.m. and hammered my door like it owed her money. "Kevin, open up." I opened it and she stormed inside, shaking. "The bank is talking foreclosure. The SUV payment failed. They're shutting off power." "I stopped paying," I said. She stared at me. "You can't. I need that money. I've been counting on you." "I know," I said. "That's why I stopped." Then I asked, "How was money tight for Jordan, but not for Haley?" Her jaw clenched. "That was different. Emily planned it." "With what money?" I said. I started pulling receipts anyway, because I was done being gaslit. Then a property manager called about my guarantor status on mom's accounts. I said I'd never signed anything. The woman paused. "Sir," she said, "you should check your credit report." I opened it and felt my stomach drop. A second mortgage, a retail card, and a loan my name. Every account tied to my mom's address. Every balance already late, dragging my score down. I kept wondering how long she'd been doing this. Then I saw the dates and knew I never signed a thing. $47,000 on the second mortgage, $15,000 maxed on the card, $22,000 on the loan. The notes mentioned a family vacation, and suddenly Hawaii last summer made sense. My mom didn't just favor Emily's family. She financed them with my identity. I froze my credit, filed fraud reports, and called a lawyer. 2 days later, a certified letter showed up from mom's attorney claiming I'd verbally agreed to keep paying and owed her damages for stopping. My lawyer called it what it was: financial abuse plus identity theft. He sent a cease and desist and demanded restitution. After that, the dominoes fell fast. The SUV got repossessed in her driveway, and she left me 17 screaming voicemails about being humiliated. The power shutoff notice turned into an actual shutoff, and she tried calling Jordan to fish for answers. Jordan told me later she sounded really upset. He also said he didn't care. That hurt, but in a clean way, like ripping off tape. Mom went quiet. Emily didn't. She left one voicemail saying, "I destroyed the family." I saved it, then blocked her. 6 weeks later, Aunt Linda texted me. The bank foreclosed, and Mom moved in with Emily. I waited for guilt. It never showed. Jordan was outside grilling. "Did Grandma ever call you?" he asked. "No," I said. Jordan nodded once. "Good," he said, and kept flipping burgers. A month later, my mom mailed a handwritten apology. I folded it and put it in the same drawer as the receipts. Maybe someday I'll be ready for a conversation, but I'm done paying for love that doesn't show up. I still have the receipts. I still have the fraud reports. I'm not sending another dime. So tell me, if your parents stole your identity and still played victim, what would you do next?